I don't do these. You know I don't do these unless it's you or Nico or Ledge. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge. Ledge my brother. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge.
Yo, what up, though? Ledge here. This gonna be a quick one because the winner of this battle was an easy pick. Don't have to do too much. It was a battle that I didn't know was going on, but a battle I would have loved to see live and see in real time. But things happen. Yunus versus Los Preme. Yunus versus Los Preme went down. Just watched it. It was on iBattle. It dropped earlier today. I seen the clip, a couple of clips. I heard the rumors. I heard the results, and it was about as bad as people said it was, as far as it being completely one-sided. Los Preme, who's been a problem for a couple of years, I owe that man an apology because I indirectly threw his name out there a long time ago when I was on Caffeine, and it was this dude named Poncho who was in Spaces battle. And I wish I still had that clip of me joking about him, calling him trash. And I'm like, bro, you be in Spaces losing to cat's name, what's his name? Prima Donna. And he goes, his name is Los Preme, Ledge. You got me messed up. But about the jokes was on Poncho, but you know, Los Preme was the casualty when I was going in, and lo and behold, years later, he's like a real problem. So that loss in the Spaces battle to Los Preme is a good loss, Poncho. So bravo to you. You lost to a real one. All right, but yeah, I saw the battle in its entirety on iBattle TV. Yunus' first round was actually pretty solid. But even when he was going and was rapping, it was something that was missing. Something was missing there in that first round. Like, I don't know, maybe this is his first time because he just came off that huge win versus Chess on a big stage. This is probably his first time going from that high to like, okay, I'm battled one of the top tiers of the URL. Now I'm coming to iBattle to go against their champion. And you might felt like, you know, I could just go on cruise control and get the crowd reaction based off of who I am now. And it just don't work like that. Because Los Preme, listen to the stuff Los Preme was saying. Just listen, man. Listen.
He don't got the same hunger he once had. I'ma blitz right past him like Cinderella. This bitch ain't been the same since Midnight Madness. Nah, Stephen Hawking, I bet you didn't think that you would go out in this type fashion. Don't give a fuck if you rap for smack. Don't give a fuck if you rap for smack. I'ma lift cannons. Couldn't wait to catch a URL nigga lacking. I'm Chris Hansen. Grip hands. Come on.
And he was doing that. Like, what? No, Los.
Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have made fire!
Like, he was really in a bag that I ain't seen him in, like this type of bag in a little bit. He's usually fire, but he really stepped it up because along with obviously my dog King, right? Who, by the way, I don't manage. I don't know why people think I'm his manager. Look, I got that young brother in the trenches to get a bag. He got a bag. His career took off. I had nothing to do with that. His talent, that's him. That's all King. But King, Yunus, and Preme are looked at as the big three of the new school. And so this was a big battle for those bragging rights, right? King already won against Los. Now Los is going against Yunus. And I wanted to see how this played out. But only one person really showed up. And while Los was dope, he was a little choppy too. But his choppiness was so subtle in comparison to Yunus just straight crashing out in a different way and just not really getting his bars together. This was destruction, man. Like, and Los wasn't done.
Like that.
The non-banging him. The African got a government issue. It's vibranium. I'm dangerous. Come on! I saw his face in Yunus. I saw his face in Yunus and came to one conclusion. How is it that he's the one with his virginity, but I'm about to fucking lose it? Are you fucking stupid? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Might even hit the cameraman when the snub pops. They gonna be asking what's the hold up with the stream. It's a blood clot. Nah, AR, the shell leave a space in his chest after a gunshot. Big ass exit wound like Looney Tunes. I'ma look through the hole and say, what's up, Don?
Yeah, man. It was bad. It was bad. Now Yunus is gonna recover. Everybody takes bad losses. I've seen Loso bounce back after the Briz destruction. I've seen Real Sick bounce back after getting 30 by K-Shine on the big stage. It's a loss. It's going, people gonna bring that up in your next few battles. So you just gotta deal with it. Yunus is still a talent. But this really just speaks to something that I already knew, which is like, it don't matter what league you rep, what, that type of stuff. Talent is talent. Like, I don't know why people thought Los would have trouble against Yunus. I thought it would be a great back and forth. I didn't think Yunus was light years ahead because he was with URL. I just think, that's more of that's your talent and also opportunity, and you seize your opportunity. I don't think that means that any of these cats are less than as far as talent and being a potential star in this. I really wish it was a better battle because, like I said, the big three of the new school is those two along with King. We still haven't seen King and Yunus, and that was building up to be something. Like, Los just kind of ruined those plans. Like, I don't even know if people still will be hyped to see that battle. To be real with you, I don't know. Like, after this, it's like I don't know where you go from here. But shout out to Los Premee, man. It's a really dope battle. Check it out on iBattle. That boy was special. Tay Rock was there, Twerk was there. And when I hear that woo woo in the background, that's a Marv 1 reaction. So I'm pretty sure if there's somebody else doing that, that's Marv reaction with something fire. Woo! Like, if you hear that, that's Marv. I'm pretty sure he was there. I don't even know the whole card or nothing like that, but that sounded like Marv was there. And yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for Los Premee. I don't hope, but I know Lex and guys gonna book Smart over there. And speaking of Lex, so I was looking on Twitter earlier, man. One thing I would like for you to do, please stop even mentioning the term small league with your, like, you, I don't know, I seen you on Twitter talking about, they keep talking about we the small league. Who's been calling y'all that? Like, who been calling, like, when you even bring attention to it, it kind of puts you in that light. Like, these are self-inflicted jabs at yourself, even though you're putting it in quotes like small leagues. If you keep referencing it, you kind of gonna box yourself into that and never get out. But you guys have been moved on from being looked at as that. Like, all of the important people that I talk to look at you guys in a grand fashion, in a highlight on most people's top 3-4 leagues. Like, you're often mentioned. I feel like if you're mentioned in the top 5 leagues year in and year out, like you guys have been, I think that moniker has been washed away. So even if you're addressing it to the small few, don't address it, because now it's just rattling in the head. Like, damn, niggas look at y'all as a small league. Well, like, now you're gonna have people trying to dig into it. Like, never mention that again, Lex. If I see you mention that again, I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna have my grandma cuss you the hell out. Dead ass. And nobody can cuss out somebody better than a grandma who was born and raised in Mississippi. So keep playing with me, Lex. Don't play. Yeah, I don't want to see that shit again. Nobody calling y'all that. And if it is a few people, those are a few people that don't matter. But that was just my time, man. Check the battle out. Los with a 30 piece. It was bad. extra crispy. How do I used to do this? 30-piece, boneless. No, we're gonna keep the bones. 30-piece, original recipe, coleslaw, mashed potatoes, honey baked biscuits, orange Fanta. That's my time. Peace and love, man. Peace and love.